Sorceress here. Welcome to another video from me. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel and watching my video. I really appreciate you. I hope that you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope that your weekend's going good. All that good shit. You know, hope everything's good. We are doing what will soon to be my favorite videos, I'm sure, which is my plans for the month. So this is my August plans, and of course we're gonna have sections. It's gonna be organized as how I try to do. So let's go ahead and get into the sections. So the first thing that we're gonna be talking about is how my July plans went. I have like the books that I bought in July that I did talk about in the video, as well as my TBR. Today's the 27th, so if it has not been ready yet or finished yet, and I'm not like almost done, it probably will not be finished, but we're going to talk about that, as well as the books that I'm unhauling and other books that I bought outside of the books that I was just supposed to buy. So those are all going to be under the recap for July. And then number two, we're going to talk about the books that I'm buying in the month of August. So my pre-orders that I have for August, we'll talk about those. And then number three, we're going to talk about my TBR, the books that I plan on reading in the month of August. And then four, we're going to talk about the games that I'm hoping to play in the month of August. I did not play a lot in July. I did play a little bit, but I have like some plans for August game wise. So there's that. And then number five is what I will be watching. I did not do well on the watching part of this, but you know, we're still gonna try it again. So, and then number six is gonna be wedding stuff, and then we'll just close out everything like that. So that is the video. Those are the sections. I will make sure I link down the little timestamps and stuff like that, so you can hop around if you would like. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the first part, which is how July went. For July, the first thing I talked about in July was a book that I was buying in July, and I am very pleased to say that I did buy the books that I said I was going to buy. I bought them, and then some. Here are the four physical books that I said I was going to buy, which was The Darkness Within Us, Sleep Like Death, and Reckless. This is the Waterstones edition of So. And then there was a Love Dare. I'll put it up on the screen. But then there was a Love Dare that I need to buy physically, but I bought it as an ebook because that was the only way I could at the moment in time. So no, there's that, but I did buy it. I did get back onto social media in the month of July, even though I was supposed to take the whole month of July off of social media. I did get back on at the end of July. So I did buy some books based off of Book Talk. So there's that, and we're going to talk about those. Nocticadia, I want to say is how this is pronounced, and this is by Carrie Lake. This is a dark academia, dark romance book, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe this is a teacher-student romance, I think. And then I bought Lady of Darkness. This is by Melissa K. Rokex. Okay, I don't fucking know, but I hear great things about this series. It's a 5-book series, if I'm not mistaken, and a lot of people say that it gives them the same vibes as Throne of Glass. I bought the Spellshop by Sarah Beth Dursk, and this has the spray pages. I think it's just like a regular edition with spray pages, but this is a cozy fantasy or romantasy. I think it's a cozy romantasy, I think. I bought Fantastic Land by Mike Brockoven. I don't know, but this is a thriller horror and it's told in interviews, so I thought that this would be really cool. I think it's set at like this broke down amusement park, which sounds really creepy, but I think that this would be perfect for the fall, which is coming. Not quick enough, but it is coming. I bought The God of the Woods by Liz Moore, and this book has been making its rounds everywhere, not only on Book Talk but also on BookTube, so I'm looking forward to reading this. I believe it's like some type of like historical fiction or something. I'm not exactly sure, but I do like this pink right here. It looks really cool. Everybody was talking about it, so I bought it because sorry, everybody was talking about it, so that's why I bought it. Last but not least, I brought The Bright Sword by Lev Grossman. So this is actually the Magicians trilogy, but it's in one big bind up. I've heard great things about the Magicians. I've never read it, or I don't have it. When I saw that there was a bind up that had the whole trilogy and like 2 short stories, I believe, then I was like, oh yeah, let me just go ahead and buy this. So I bought it. So those are all the other books that I bought outside of just the 4 books I was supposed to buy in July. On to the books that I'm unhauling in the month of July. I'm unhauling Vita Nostra and Assassin of Reality, both by Marina and Sergey. I'm not going to try to pronounce the last name. We're not doing that. I had these because supposedly it's like a super weird dark academia, and it is definitely that, but the way that Jen from Genderqueer, which I'll link their channel down below, but the way that they described this, I was like, ooh, I'm probably not gonna enjoy that, so I'm just gonna unhaul them. This is the first one, this is the second one. I'm unhauling Fairest of All and The Beast Within. I'll put the dust jacket back on this. These are both by Serena Valentino, if I'm not mistaken, and this is the Disney Tales 1 and 2. I just read 2 recently, and I gave it 3.5 stars, and I gave this one 3 stars. These are good, and they're quick, and they're a lot of fun. I love Disney stuff, period, but they're not books I will be rereading, so there's no reason for me to keep them. I have them all, and as long as they keep coming out, I will continue to buy them, and they are connected, just in case you didn't know, so definitely need to read them in order, but I will be unhauling them as I read them. I just need to get the dust jacket. I think it's in the room, but yeah, I'll be unhauling these 2, and I'm unhauling The Chosen and The Beautiful by Nevo, and it's because I have another copy of this. I did not know. I was doing an unwrapped book vlog where I read the books that are unwrapped. I don't know when that's coming or if that's coming, because it's not going the way I planned it to, but I have another copy of this, so there's no reason for me to have 2. And for that same reason, I am unhauling Dreams Lie Beneath by Rebecca Ross, because I unwrapped it and then saw that I also had it right here on my shelf as well, so I have 2, so I'm unhauling it. And those are the books that I'm unhauling for the month of July. I don't know if there'll be more. There may be more, but if there are more, I will talk about them in the September plans, which will then I will wrap up August. So there's that. To quickly wrap up the TBR books that I was supposed to read in the month of July. I was supposed to read All's Well. I did read All's Well. I will be unhauling All's Well. It's right here. I'll put it in the unhaul pile with the rest of the books. I read A Midsummer's Night Dream by William Shakespeare. Read that, didn't like it. I will probably be unhauling my collection. I'm still reading Never Saw Me Coming, which is my book club's pick for the month of July. I'm over 100 pages into it, so I should have that finished soon. Most likely I will not be keeping it, so I'll unhaul that one as well. I believe those are the only books that was on that TBR that I read. Everything else I will be moving into August or just not reading them. I don't exactly know. So yeah, there's that. As far as watching Spy Family, I haven't watched a single episode yet, so there's that. As far as watching Solo Leveling, I haven't watched a single episode, so there's that. And then watching Fallout, have not done so. I still have plans to do so. So that is still in the works. I am hoping to actually have that started and finished like within like the next couple of days, so we will definitely see. And then as far as games wise, I did play some Fallout. That was a lot of fun. I did play Apex, of course. I played Valorant, of course. I don't know what else I had planned as far as game wise, but I did play some, not as much as I wanted to, but I still did play. So yeah, that is all of July wrapped up. Basically, there are still a couple days left in July. Today's only the 27th, so I still have time to do other things, but in the gist, that is July wrapped up. Okay, now for my August plans. I got some notes right here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. So on to the books that I'm buying in the month of August. There are 6 that we need to talk about, so let's do so. The first one that comes out August the 6th is A Sorceress Comes to Call, and this is by T. Kingfisher. I love T. Kingfisher. Anything that they write, I will most likely buy. I literally have only read one T. Kingfisher book, but I literally have them all, and I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. Actually, I have this as an ARC, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a auto approve on NetGalley at one point in time. Thank you, Jen, for letting me know that. I did, so I do have an ARC of it, and it comes out on the 6th, and I will be buying a physical copy. Next we have Spy Family Volume 11, which also comes out August the 6th. I will be buying that as well. I have all the other Spy Families, so it makes no sense for me not to continue on buying them. I will definitely be buying them. I like Spy Family, so really looking forward to that. Before I mention the next book that I'm buying, I am going to put out a spoiler alert for Illumicrate. So if you do not want to know about Illumicrate or the book for Illumicrate, go to this time to continue on with the other books that I'm buying, because I'm going to spoil Illumicrate. So just letting you know now beforehand. Okay, So the next book that I'm buying that comes out on the 13th of August is Mistress of Lies, and this is by K.M. Enright, I believe. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This is also the Illumicrate pick for the month of August. I will be giving mine to Paco, but I will be buying a physical copy because I want to read it. He just wants the special edition, which is totally fine. Paco is one of my best friends, so I will gladly send it to him. So I will be getting the Illumicrate edition of it as well as a regular edition. I'll be sending the Illumicrate edition to Paco. The next book that comes out August the 13th as well is Lady Macbeth. This is by Ava Reed. I pre-ordered the Waterstones edition. I will put it up on the screen so you can see what the Waterstones edition looks like, but I'm really excited about reading it. I love Ava Reed's writing style. I read A Study in Drowning, and while I do not feel like it's dark academia, everybody's saying it's dark academia, I don't feel that way, but it was still really good and very gothic and very dark and such. So I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to this next one. I am not a huge Shakespeare fan, obviously, but I will be reading this one. Next we have The Four, and this is by Ellie Neal, maybe? And this comes out August the 20th. This is another book that is set at a school. Anything really that's set at a school, I'm super with. Like, I believe it's like a thriller or something, so it's giving me dark academia. I don't know if it actually is dark academia, but it's finally, I want to say it came out before, but now it's being republished or something, because there was like different dates and such, but or maybe it came out in the UK and it's just not coming out in the US. Nevertheless though, I will be buying it. I'm really excited about it. Last but not least is The Voyage Home. This comes out 8/22, and this is by Pat Barker. This is the next book in, I want to say it's a series, but they're kind of like feminist retellings of mythology, like Greek mythology. The first one was something about women. I'll put it on the screen, and the other one is something about like some I don't know, but I will put them both on the screen. I have them both, so I might as well buy the third one. So that is the plan. So those are the books that I will be buying in the month of August. If I buy more books, I will obviously talk about them in the September plans. I'll talk about them, but those, as far as I know, those are the only books I'm buying. Probably. We'll see. Next, we are going to go into my August TBR. So the books that I am reading for the month of August, I'm really excited to talk to you about it. So let's talk. So first, for my book club pick for the month of August, we'll be reading The 100,000th Kingdom. This is by N.K. Jemisin. This is the whole Inheritance trilogy. I will not be reading the whole trilogy. I will solely just be reading the first one, which is about to right here or so. I have it like separated. So I don't know anything about what it's about. This book is supposed to be political intrigue, so hopefully it scratches that itch for political intrigue fantasy, because I love me some political intrigue fantasy. The next we're going to talk about is for Paco's book club, and for this we are supposed to be reading Monstress Volume 1. I have Volume 1, 2, and 3 here with me, and I will be reading all three. I've read 1 already, so it'll be a reread. I haven't read it in years, but I'll be rereading 1, rereading 2, and then finally reading 3. And I desperately need to read 3 because this will meet a requirement for my Reddit fantasy board challenge thing. So you have to read something that has like an eldritch, like god or something, or Cthulhu and such, but not Cthulhu if you're doing a hard mode. So this definitely has something similar to an eldritch person creature, so I will be trying to get to this one, but I'll be rereading these two to get to this one. I have to reread this one anyway for Paco's book club, so it works out. The next book I'm going to talk about, I'm actually reading for multiple reasons, but I'm going to go ahead and reference y'all to the last video I did, which is the challenge video of me reading 6 series in 5 months. These 2 books will have me finish a series, and they are also tied to a certain vow renewal. Oh, y'all gonna be so tired of hearing me talk about this fucking book. But what's on my TBR is for me to read A Court of Wings and Ruin. In order for me to read that, I have to finish A Court of Mist and Fury, which I have not read yet. I put it inside this thing, so I haven't finished this yet. So these 2 are now on the TBR, and hopefully I will get to them. I do have a plan for something, but I'll talk about that later in another section of this video. But nevertheless, those 2 are on my TBR. I need to desperately finish ACOMAF. I've been reading ACOMAF for months now. It's not like I'm not liking it. I just keep getting distracted by other things. I was definitely in my mood reading era in July, so I am trying to snap out of that because I'm a TBR reader through and through, but obviously not. So I am desperately trying to finish those two. The next book that I have on here is a book that is not out yet, that I've talked about already, and that is Mistress of Lies. So I am attempting to read this book because I think I will enjoy it. I think it's a vampire book if I'm not mistaken. So I'm hoping that I enjoy it, but I'm also trying really hard to read new releases, especially by BIPOC authors. So this is a book that comes out in August, and hopefully I'll be reading it in August. The next book I'm going to talk about is The Final Empire. I know it says Mistborn. We're not going to get triggered by this again, okay? But The Final Empire, which is a reread for me. I would love to have First Era Mistborn read and finished in 2024. So that is the plan. I will be rereading this one and the second one to hopefully finish the third one. And the last couple books are just like books I would like to just throw in because that's a lot of fantasy. So we have The Heart Principle, which I talked about in my trying to finish 6 series in 5 months video that I've talked about already before. But this is the last book in that series of romance books. I'm really excited to read this, and it's, you know, gorgeous. So I am super pumped to read this, and I would love to read a romance in between all this fantasy. We have a dark academia thriller. That's how it was pitched to me. I'm not exactly sure if it is, and that is The Lilies. I got this book at Y'all West, and it was pitched as a dark academia book. So hopefully that is the case. It's not very long. So I think it's a dark academia thriller, if I'm not mistaken. And last but not least is The Only One Left by Riley Sager, which is definitely a thriller. And I am looking forward to it. This will be my first ever Riley Sager book. So hopefully it's good. I hear nothing but great things about it. So that is the plan. This is my TBR for August. Will it go great? I don't know. We will definitely see. Oh, sorry. We're going to go ahead and add on Spy Family. I would love to read more of Spy Family for reasons, as well as finally get to this fucking One Piece that I've been having for months. Definitely need to do that too. Next, we're going to go into the games that I'm hopefully will be playing in the month of August. So, my goddaughter downloaded The Sims 4 onto my computer, and she was downloading a whole bunch of mods and everything. It looks like so much fun. It looks like so much fun. So I would definitely be trying to play a little bit of The Sims 4 and play a little bit with her mods while she's not here. She comes over on the weekends, and she plays The Sims like the whole time she's here. So I will be playing a little bit of her mods, as well as I'll be trying to continue on with trying to fill in the whole map for Fallout 4. So I'll be playing more of that. My husband sent me a new game that just came out. I do not have it yet, so I need to buy it. I will probably buy it digitally, and that is Nobody Wants to Die. It's very like BioShock looking, but with like detective and like time travel, it looks like. I'll make sure I'll put in like a clip or something so y'all can see it. But I'm really intrigued to play it. He sent me another game as well, but it looked more like Stardew Valley-ish and such. And if I'm gonna play something that looks like Stardew Valley, I'm just gonna play Stardew Valley. But nevertheless, that's Nobody Wants to Die is another game that I will hopefully be getting into. We'll see how much I can get into it. And then obviously Valorant and Apex. Like, there's that. Definitely playing those. So there's that. And then we're gonna go ahead and segue directly into what I would like to watch in the month of August. So here's the thing. I would like to watch the first 2 seasons of Spy Family. I did not watch a single episode of Spy Family Season 1, so I would like to watch Spy Family Season 1 as well as Spy Family Season 2. I would like to watch Solo Leveling Season 1 and Season 2, if that is a thing. I'm not exactly sure. But I didn't watch a single episode of Solo Leveling, so Solo Leveling Season 1 as well as Season 2. And last but not least, I am obsessed with one song in particular from Hamilton. I've never seen it. I know. I can hear you already. I've never seen Hamilton. So that is the plan, is for me to watch Hamilton. I talked to Paco about it, and Paco is super down for like a little watch party. So hopefully we will be planning that and doing that soon. Definitely in the month of August. So I will be watching Hamilton in the month of August. We're gonna go into the last section of this, which is wedding stuff. I did what I was supposed to do, which was I paid the invites. I don't remember what else I was supposed to do for the wedding, but I did pay the invite. I also paid off the harpist. I also got my makeup booked. So my makeup artist is booked. My hair is booked. There was some other stuff I did as well. Oh, we did the final tasting for the menu. Oh, I still need to do the drink menu. Need to do that as well. But nevertheless, those are stuff that's already been done. Going into August, the things that desperately need to be done is I need to make another payment to food. I need to make another payment to, I need to make a payment to my photography and videography vendor and make a payment to rentals. I have a spreadsheet of things that I need to buy that is not included in the rentals. So I will be working towards that as well. And I have drinks on here, which I already mentioned, which is the drink menu. So those are all the things that I still need to do or would like to have done in August. The wedding is definitely ramping up very quickly. Oh, I got Chunk. So my goddaughter, her name isn't Chunk, but that's her nickname for me and my family. It was Chunkers, but now that she's 12, it's Chunk. We just shortened it a little bit. But her dress is ordered and here. I'll put up a picture of her in her dress. She is a junior bridesmaid. I still need to order her sister's, which is my other junior bridesmaid. So I need to order hers as well. But I have to wait till she gets back in state. She's not even here right now, so I have to wait till she gets back. But I will do that as well when her appointment's already set up. So I will do that when she gets back. And I think that's it as far as wedding wise goes. Everything's like amping up very quickly and I feel very overwhelmed, but I'm really excited that it's coming all together and that everything is going okay, I guess. It's a lot of money, but it's okay. That was quite a lot. I talked about a lot of stuff. I really do hope that y'all enjoyed the video though. Let me know if y'all have any plans for August, anything special, any birthdays, anniversaries, big plans, anything of that case. Let me know down below. TBR, if you're posting a TBR, are you filmed a TBR, anything like that, please let me know. I love TBR videos, they're my favorite. Down below you will see all the books I've talked about. My social medias is down there. I haven't posted on Book Talk, but I definitely will try to work on that. My Instagram, all that good stuff is all down there. My Discord, Fable, which has the book club stuff on it. All that's down there for you. You should definitely check it out if you have time. Outside that, I don't think I have anything else to say. I don't think. I think I'm done. I talked your ear off anyway, so you can definitely go get some food. Go drink some water, all that good stuff. But I will catch y'all in my next one. Do not forget to like me if you like and subscribe down below if you have not already. Okay, cool. I'll see you next time. Okay, cool. Thank you for coming. Okay, cool. Bye.